Here in the beautiful walled garden of Ivy Farm, I'm going to show you how to do a lamb kofte. It's a really delectable dish and it's simple, and we're going to serve it with a raita, which is based with cucumber, coriander and mint. It's simple and we just grill it on the Infinity Grill. So what's in this lamb mince mix is chilli, red or green. I'm using red today. Shallot, a little bit of fennel seed, a little bit of cumin seed and coriander seed, and an egg, which is most important to help bind the koftes together. And what I've got here are these very cute little Norfolk grills. Well, they're kebab sticks really. And so you make the mix and mould it into your hand onto how big or how small that you want to do them. I'm going about like that. Put it in the centre. I've taken the liberty of actually soaking these little bamboo sticks. You don't have to, because the grill is that good that it doesn't fire flames out. Well, it shouldn't do. There we are. Okay. I think this is the beauty of this, of doing the koftes, is that you make the mix well in advance and you have them sitting in your fridge. Another one. Just mould it in your hand. Make them a similar size, because then that'll make sure the cooking is about the same for each one of them. Don't forget also, what is important is the mince. So it's lamb shoulder. So there's a bit of fat in there, but it's not too fatty. Like so. I have my heat indicator on at 200, which is going to be perfect. And I'm actually going to cook these on the solid top, because I actually think, because I want it to make this sort of crust on the outside of them, and I think it's going to work all right. I think I've got enough there. Lift up my lid. This is what I mean by the solid top. It's cast iron, and I really like it. And as I say, I don't want the ridge marks on this one. So I just want it flat, a little splash of oil to get started with. And then the koftes go on. You hear that? In amongst the rustling of the trees, can you hear that sizzle? It's a great sizzle. Now, from my experience with these, is that the less you try and turn it, probably the better. Okay, a little bit of seasoning. Although I did season the mince, a little bit on top. Already smelling amazing. Now then, you could use beef mince if you wanted to. You don't have to be lamb, or you could do turkey mince or chicken mince. Now, that's what I'm looking for. Look, that lovely caramelisation. To turn them. They will tell you when they're ready to be turned. If they stick, they're not ready to be turned. Beautiful. Yeah. So I'm going to let them cook like that. Just put my tea towel away. And then go on to the Raita mix. I'm not sure I've even pronounced that right. I'm from Norfolk. We pronounce things a bit different over here. Anyway, it's cucumber and yoghurt, basically. So what I've got here is 300 grams of Greek yoghurt, rind of half a lemon, so, actually be quite generous with your lemon. Perfect. I'm a proprietor, I get every bit out of it. Little bit of cumin and a little bit of chili powder. And then take half a cucumber and coarsely grate it. I can smell the koftas, they're smelling great. Don't just forget about them, be aware of them. Sometimes I do some things so cack-handed, and that was just one of them. Do this. Perfect. Add the cucumber. Keep a little eye on the koftas. Yeah, they're nice. They're really nice. And then what I'm going to do is chop fresh mint and coriander. Chop them together, nothing pretty. Oh, I think the combination of coriander and mint chopped together is a very alluring combination. And plus I can smell the lamb cooking under the grill. Let's have a look at it, by the way. Oh. Oh, look at that. It'll tell you when they're just about ready. They firm up, but I do want to get them sort of coloured on all sides. Oh, they're great. I'm just going to say to you, if I was outside a football ground, these would be going at £5 a piece. I'm just saying. And there'd be people coming back for more. Oh, they smell great. Really great. Back on there. Finish off chopping. I'm not looking for an ultra fine chop, but I want it a bit better than this. Oh, it smells great. Right, seasoning. So sea salt again and black pepper. Chopped herbs. Listen, this is not me being messy, it's because it's windy and it is playing havoc with my hair. Can you see this? Beginning to look something very delectable. Then the most important thing, if you don't chuck it all over yourself, is just to taste it a little bit. It's lovely. Needs a bit more seasoning and also just a little bit of garlic, I reckon. Just a bit. It's a little bit of smashed garlic. And I think we aren't a million miles away. If I was doing this in my own kitchen, I'd be grating this garlic. But that's a bit pretentious maybe. And just a tiny smidgen I'm now just adding flavours because I like to. Red onion. Not too much, but just the flavouring there. Try it with a different spoon. Oh, will you stop splattering yourself, Galton? That's it. That's lovely. Right, back onto these. Perfect. I'm going to tidy myself up a little bit. And we aren't a million miles away from serving. That's the beauty of this particular dish. Because I went and put the koftas on the top plate there, they're holding beautifully there. So I haven't got a rush, I haven't got to panic. Got a new chopping board. And I reckon probably the best way of serving these, just simply on the stick. I don't think there's anything clever about it. I think you do need to eat them warm. Just a little bit of this sauce. I aren't going to call it its name again because I can't pronounce it. It's Raita. Tell everybody to come up quickly and have them while they're hot. Maybe a little dusting of the chili powder. That's it, lamb koftas. Can I try one? Can I just grab one and try it? Dip it in. Do you know what I mean? Got to, ain't you? This is how I'd eat them. There won't be any double dipping or anything like that. So good.